or just go for the Spectral Sickle, because keep in mind, since the domestic playoffs, since we've seen either of these two teams play competitive League of Legends, farming Senna got nerfed.
So we'll see after bottom sides have been cleared. Looks like Scuttle Crab should be in the hands of Karsa as well. He finishes that up. The could make a pass through mid.
So we're off the early cull recalls for both bot laners right now. Karsa gonna just make his presence known in the mid lane. 4 camps down, top laners trading back and forth. Stun comes back, and here comes a bit of damage towards
double stun.
But Ignar is on the roam. Knight's gonna get hit for a bit of damage. The flash hook guesses wrong. Now on the top side, who's gonna get the solo kill? It's gonna go to 369. 1-0 to Top Esports.
369 draws first blood for himself on the
lanes in most places fairly equal. The CS deficit in bot lane is because there's still a wave to pick up for Wild Turtle and Ignar. But you've got Karsa slinking in right here. Solo flashless might very well be in danger. Stun's gonna be down for a while, but Karsa knows he's not spotted, knows he's going to be safe, and Solo just getting whittled down the moment after he TP's in. Oof. And this is danger.
Yeah, this is very, very dangerous.
So dead. All right, he's got to fight with Karsa. He's going to get stunned up. There's all the burst damage you need. Already 2-0 on the top side, and top diff has begun.
See your team so effectively.
Speaking of play, he's walking to the mid lane, but Power of Evil's already on the recall for Lost Chapter. Pretty decent first spike there. Same goes across for Knight, though, on boots, and a Revolver is going to feel pretty solid. Hex flash across the brush. Wants into this one. Ignar going to be shot up there. His flash is down, puts down the shield, but here comes the rest of the squad. A beautiful double root into the rest of the damage. Karsa finds a kill. Meanwhile, Santorin's been picked off in the river as well. Top Esports already 4-0. Attention, the tournament favorites, and you're already seeing big moves out of the top and jungle right now. Karsa able to walk down and get a pretty easy pickup here in this Mountain Drake. Bot lane farm lead has been going to Jackie Love so far, even despite those recall timings. Has kind of maintained about an 8 to 10 CS difference over Wild Turtle. That's been going pretty nicely, and Karsa just keeps the farm going.
Yeah, I mean, Top Esports have been...
Well, you kind of expect to lose lane a little bit as a collie. No big surprise there. We'll wait for the team fights for Knight to really turn on.
Yep, and he's looking to use his ult.
They find a root, they're gonna find a sleep, they're gonna find the ulti. Should be a pretty easy flay, but the ulti gets him out. The stun's gonna land, he needs one more spell. Can Knight fall? Santorin wants in, gets the Q, jumps in, but Karsa's there too soon. And FlyQuest cannot buy a kill. Karsa's still in the chase, gets away from the Q, hooked in by Ignar, but the rest of the squad is there. A nice pull in, a kill for the support, and out goes FlyQuest, but for how long? Solo gonna ult to safety, and another fight goes 2-0 for Top Esports.
Jackie Love on the roam timer from renewed focus on vision through the river and through that bottom side to try and make some plays off Thresh.
Solo gets away from the stun, lands his W, but here comes the technical wave you talked about, and Karsa's now here as well. How are you going to survive this one as the ult comes in for good measure. Karsa blinds him, looks for the rest of the damage there. Solo ults to buy some time. I mean, he makes it close. He makes it close, but 369 is too durable. The kill still comes through. Assist credits across the board, and the Rift Herald is going to summon for likely the entire turret in this top lane.
Yeah, that thing's gone. So FlyQuest, they have to try and make something out of this. They know that jungler is top side, so Santorin's looking to make a bottom side play here. As you see the bottom turret on the mini-map too, Wild Turtle trying to force Jackie Love off of the turret, and Ignar's got the lantern.
First shot's good, second and third gonna go wide, and the slows aren't enough to set up for a flay. If he happened to guess correctly, maybe there was CC, but Jackie Love would have had the cleanse regardless. 3 plates taken on the bottom side. It is good to get something back, of course, but Shelly gets the second charge, top lane.
And Top Esports going to take what is theirs, and second dragon picked up without much effort at all.
Right there, Karsa, 100% kill participation on dragons, and hey, pretty close on champions as well here, 5 out of 7. That's a pretty perfect score of, as far as I'm concerned. Lets his 80 gold go over to Jackie Love, more gold on the Senna. Farming Senna, 1 hit till Cola's done, that'll be good. And Ignar wants in for this one. This is going to be a 3-on-3, flashes in, but Karsa's already here, and the teleport's coming behind as well. About to be a 4-on-3. Lot of CC coming across. He's sleeping, but Jackie Love's there for the first kill. Knight has shown up as well. Picks up kill number 2, and the rest of the squad shows up for good measure. A trade kill comes in. No longer a perfect game as Power of Evil finds a single kill. Knight burns the rest of his ultimate, and a Lantern going to bring Solo to safety, but the Hexacle Beta comes across, locks up Power of Evil, flashed away to safety, a hook buys some time, a flay backwards as well. The flash in, Yuyan Jia can't quite get that kill. He's at 2 HP, and Solo finds his second kill. Flash to safety, but he's stunned up by 369, and the kill will not quite come through. 2 for 2 in that team fight.
Honestly, 369, you know, and his flash being blown in that 1v1 opened the door for Karsa to go up there and open the door for them to have so much focus. But, you know, he is going for the cooldown reduction garage sale sort of item build. I actually kind of like the Black Cleaver and the Iceborne Gauntlet build for maximum cooldown reduction for Volibear, because it does give you a lot of team fight utility, and you can continue to try and force. You get a bunch of ultimates, plus you get super low cooldowns for trying to have sustain.
The ward control very obviously in TES's favor, and they're just going to knock this one down. Karsa's there on spawn, control wards pretty much everywhere. I believe that one's not in the brush in the pit. Doesn't really matter. There is a vision there regardless.
Yeah.
So even the best, the very best in the world can make small mechanical mistakes, but not enough to matter here. We are 5 minutes from Ocean Soul to the 5,000 gold lead. TES looking to open up their World Championship with a commanding win.
And now, if you want to do strategy from the easy side of play the whole map like we're talking about to try and starve you out, push all 3 lanes, then you just keep fishing with your siege, try and find a pick on one of the members that is furthest up, and there we go.
That is a hook. That is Glenn's not doing enough. He could go to sleep, but there's not going to be enough of a re-engage. It's going to be easily blocked shots right here, and he kites away because Knight could have hit him with the E. So no kills coming across. Mid lane turret's still going to fall, and that was one of their best chances. FlyQuest coming and making that play happen, but all they get is a burn.
That one, FlyQuest do try and fight back for themselves. TES though, the Baron is up. Oh, teleport, so they're going for the 2v1 on Solo.
Here comes the big fight right now. Solo cannot get out, gets away from the damage, but there's still a 2v1 as Knight wants in, wants the easy kill, claims it there. As a 2-on-1 kill comes down to the bottom side, these solo laners will not be stopped. They're both deathless.
And they could
lose his Banshees. Majanki love Q, and the contest of the bot river begins. 20 seconds till the spawns. Teleports come in. It's time for the fight, the 5-on-5 that somehow FlyQuest must find a way to win. Top Esports, though, in such commanding position. Knight waiting in a brush. Here comes the play. The dunk backwards brings in Solo. Yugen Jig gets a big stun across the front lines. That's going to be a stopwatch burned already. Knight still safe. Finds Solo. Finds the first kill. Time for number 2. Gets it as well. A double kill now for the LPL MVP. Gets in a wild total. Gets right back out.
Sustaining 2 deaths here on both frontline members. They cannot commit to any further fights.
Top Esports gonna claim that Ocean Soul, gonna claim the jungle for good measure. Wild Turtle gets 8 gold. He's on 2.5 items. No problem at all in the side lane as the rest of TES show up to claim this Baron. And it's still inside a Flag of War. Finally, Scarlet Bloom burn. Now here comes the attempt for the fight. TP comes in for 369. And will they disengage? Will they play this one as well? A stun's gonna find him down to half HP. Ocean Soul will not reach until you deal damage to somebody, so knocks on a ward, gets some health back up now. Baron is still being leashed. Karsa's still hitting it. It's getting lower and lower. He can go for the smite pretty soon. Can Centauran get his way in? Does not have flash. Here comes the team fight as well, though. On the front, they shut down Knight. Onto the back lane we go. Sleep on the Yuanjia, the Baron. Not going to be picked up. So it's a 1-for-0. The flash in. Turtle finds himself a kill, but it's a 2-for-1 so far. In comes 369. And he's going to want kill number 2. On to kill number 3. One more for Jacula. Finds it. The 3-for-2 team fight now, and it's time for FlyQuest to run. They stop the Baron, but the team fight still goes to Top Esports.
Ocean Soul giving so much sustain to Top Esports that after losing, PoE comes around the side to try and check.
Jacula looks to spot out Power Revo. He knows that Syndra is flashless and has to walk away in a 2 versus 1. He's still chasing. 2 autos will kill, by the way. He's running quickly with the Yomus, but as the squad comes around, Centauran blocks him away. Knight gonna not find this either, but Karsa able to very slowly knock down this one, picks it up. No sneaky W's from
off of LGD's performance in the play-ins.
Yeah.
But very clearly, as everyone was saying, not related to the Baron buff.
That was really clean. The hook shot flash, get it around Ignar. Ult Turtle keep him in there. Says, hold on. I'll clear your support first, then I'll finish you off later, and gets them all for it. That was beautiful. Now Solo dropped dangerously low. Gets a shield, walks away, but he's almost tower diveable. Top lane's gonna fall for sure. Inhibitor laid bare on the top side. Knight still splitting in the bottom lane. Level 16 on the Akali. Very dangerous down there as Top Esports looks to close this game out in about 30 minutes right here. 13,500 gold lead. Ocean Soul, Baron buff still on for a minute and change. As Knight is just unanswerable. No one can handle this champion. Now into the top side, a bit of a root. 369 wants it again. That is a large chunk of health down. Immunes it with the ulti. Now on towards the damage. They will just barely knock him down, a 1-for-0. The re-engage on the Yuanjia. They should knock him down as well. He flashes. Is it going to be enough? He dukes away. He's degenning, and he will burn down Ludenzek with the last hit. So it's a 5v3 inside the base, but FlyQuest have already lost 2 inhibitors. The re-engage comes in. They knock off Karsa's shield. They won't get much more for this one. And Top Esports still feel very safe. Knight could 1v2 this easily.
Yeah, and they are surrounded by minions as well for FlyQuest. So the Baron buff here on 3 members of TES, they're still confident to keep up the pressure. One inhibitor.
Well, mid's been pushed in, so Knight could just go to end the game into the mid lane and force the retreat out from the squad as There's a lot of brushes to hide in. Cars are going to walk around, starts the Elder Dragon, and time is getting low. Time is getting lower and lower. A big pick right there, nearly knocks down one. Knight's coming across with a flank. Already Centauran is gone. How about the re-engage? Ignar flashing over the wall. Knight is on the chase. He's going to find some marks. He's going to find some gold. He's going to find some kills. There's the unstoppable kill for Karsa. Solo's next up on the board. He's not going to survive this one. Knight's going to be in range for a Q in a second. Gets with the auto attack and a 3-for-0 cleanly and easily in the FlyQuest jungle. It's time for Top Esports to close this game out the way people expected. A commanding victory over FlyQuest. Top Esports determined favorites. 369 dives on the fountain for good measure. KDA Stacks trying to come through. He will die again to the fountain. The 30th member for FlyQuest will find a single kill, but Wild Turtle is left alone to watch as his base will drop, the turrets will fall, and with 1 HP left, even the AD carry will live. The shots come through. They're not going to matter. Top Esports start the World Championship group stage with a dominating win over FlyQuest.
Last year, Knight was the greatest player not to attend Worlds yet. And